Yenuanum NDC for look, Chairman, Yanu Parliament. Yada make a Munufie asem. Yanu Parliament. Why 189? Chairman, one. You were NDC for MPs in Biwa. Uba na was about Parliament.
I don't minority leader, Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin, Aka and Simbiatre, the majority side of Parliament. But I think say he didn't actually know say I had to Ghana for. He thought to say Okasetia, NDC majority in the side, you know, some of them the backbenchers, and but to be honest, he was actually insulting the whole Ghanaians. Maybe I say near some now, Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin Aka. Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin say some of the NDC members of Parliament use Uber and the Parliament. Now, because it's a many appointment, you know, they are not making any money or they are not making enough money. Although say they are quiet, watching His Excellency John Domini Mama, and then in a way he was trying to suggest to say, we use Uber, it means you are poor. That is how I understand it. But to be honest, I didn't expect Alexander Afenyo-Markin to be using those kind of words, especially at this particular time. Majority of Ghanaians believe that His Excellency John Domini Mama is resetting the country, and for that matter, making sure that the governance of the country is being put in place at the right time, and then the right things are being done. That is something I thought, say, Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin could have known better. But if he keeps on making this kind of utterances, to be honest, he is insulting the whole of Ghanaians and not thinking much about the people of Ghana. Because, say, a member of Parliament is Uber to worker. Why do you think say bad? Why do you think say a member of Parliament should be riding V8, Land Cruisers, and those kind of stuff? And that is the only time I will be beating my cat be on and what on and accident. And because of that, I watch it onto them. And he was trying to justify say NPP for most of the NPP micro minority, whilst they were in government, among whose name, and that is why they did not do much for the government then to win power. But to be honest, Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin, the thing is, a Ghana for who say Amamona Mumubuno wasn't the best and decided to vote massively against your administration or against your government, and I allege Dr. Munufie and then another Dr. Kufado, anymore. Not because say my party for wanted positions or political appointments. That is not the issue. And then I live in a country to say a Finlander, members of Parliament at a taxi and a Kwejuma. And everybody is okay. So you cannot say because a member of Parliament at the Uber and the Kwejuma, you think say that is something I think say he was trying to mean. But our number one idea. Sometimes when one way and say at the end of the day, sending now person meaning, some of us will decode a seminar and then explain it to the masses. And tell them, say, you are rather insulting them. When the number of Ghanaians use Uber day-to-day activities. And by the way, it isn't the Uber or a ride-hailing services. And if I don't need to drive my own car, I can decide to drive Uber. If I don't have access to a car, I can decide to ride Uber or this kind of Shatawali and Shaxi and those kind of things. So if you are trying to mean, say, so we use it means that it doesn't make sense. But surprisingly, Okotana Kwame Sefa oh Peace FM, and they make this kind of utterances. And I was expecting Kwame Sefa to put him on the right, but he also said quietly watched Afenyo-Markin say whatever he wanted to say, and then did whatever he wanted to do. And that is something I think I didn't expect Kwame Sefa to also do. Mama Yentien Sama Alexander Afenyo-Markin.
Yenuanum NDC for look, Chairman, Yanu Parliament. Yada make a Munufie asem. Yanu Parliament. Why 189? Chairman, one. You were NDC for MPs in Biwa. Uba na was about Parliament.
I don't want a car near.
Massa,
in Parliament over
Massa, it been more backbench. But he bought the crowd when you be. But when you were a train line whipper, Bondo Wonina was a chill. What's a war party dinty? Marin Kade, and Zama being Koya, man can was more.
No,
man kada man can wasam. But Yenin Nara, Chairman General Pocho, Oya and Fortune be or bois. At the time, I na emi binumrizi mesisi samno. Samesua makoma agenda metia.
Oh.
Esisi sam yada no do atwa okodo.
So crazy practice, right?
No, me prache de esisi sam wo politics no okodo.
Okay.
Chairman, who are too. Insensium. Once we are naughty. Hey, one gasa won't trick it. System of politics. Okodo. Obia or politics was in the system. But Oya shadow. It's your wakuma into me your politics. Ebufu baba mijitum. There are times that I get upset with people. Oya normal. But quickly no. Oya there. Iwe insu. Is a guwa commando. Mbojat masa.
Metawasi.
Intino yerun to mencha and tri. Into mencha and tri. Open be no kind there. Our masamumpun won bongo. Open be no kind. I say our masam won bongo. Our masam walk in the dame or ye be nun como. Damn na politics ite asam no obandan ohur or dey yakaya asam wodem nti no
onso wonyendam
onu asam na yerkede yen hwe na yen kaya asam wodem because aza yenuanumi the one ye was a chen na anyi de won oduda oye zina wotum wote won wase ibinyi na answers are making ibinyi even in parliament NDC for MPs no wo wan ho chim ibinu me bre papa but what intasi bi do wonya botama wo party hwe won youth ya wo promise one 24-hour economy ya was it one job 3 shifty bison one full soldiers are won won kokko atwe wo friend then polling stations na zo okeka ho ahina wa mo n'edwuma won na wo promise one national security wetu wa mo n'edwuma just a handful onumponu woyi nkofo ezi wedwumam na wodi create chance mo ho they created unemployment to enable them employ few of their people. Many of the NDC youth in all constituencies across the country wonye edwuma nye nanso wonye wonu kasa nso MPP onde yema whatse na asem opado share government appointees are was winya if you there say ya ye misa kunkunfia nka obotum look chairman general easy say me ye mistake are correct him
mete
mo pocho wo say MPP na ye wo power do you think the MPP na ye wo power nche obotum ya kwa arrest voter regional chairman of NDC na yes na ko BNI.
The fact that 1 year in Chile went to me.
Chairman, my question is not about Yebutuma na Yeruntum. Me say it is the power there. MPP na oya power. Now voter regional chairman of NDC in opposition. Waka ye bibi mpa. Inche Yebotum NPP abembotum akwache voter regional chairman. A votarian for that matter. Now we're keeping we BNI cells. For this, if you don't MPP botuma enye damako gruduna ye
ebe obetuma yen so ebo benya humwe
me dase man e mana chairman e one latter part is in chobe de ne
obe you aye obe nyamwe
from where
of course from the party.
Thank
from the
NDC
and
not only the party and the what the region Ashanti region e one MPP ehu ye na honzi nyina agina hwe wachi wuntumi hwe sisama wodidi wuntumi hwe ehowa wuntumi rukom it has become his personal fight no if they touch wuntumi wasn't saka wuntumi a wasn't saka MPP wasn't saka obi biara wo party no ma wasn't saka MPP
and so what's Afenyo-Markin? I don't know. I'm very surprised. Credit to Peace FM. Peace FM, why they said these days, aside radio and Katiti, we can't. Now you are also recording it in the video form for us to also get access to the same information as Afenyo-Markin, let's advise you. The kind of respect and other things that I garner for the man. They say I drop you. And because of this kind of utterances now, that is why I say don't get say you are now turning into NDC communicator. Into seminar what kind of a PAM wow party for no, a PAM Ghana for if you party no. So why you go down into history as the worst micro minority leader because you were a majority, 137, and a part of your utterances, Edward could do 86, and then Panda in the economy. Why you careful? You're going to lose it. So instead of making sure that you win the Panda seat and other seats, you are rather destroying the party to majority of Ghanaians. And to be honest, we will not allow NPP to come back to power again. You people are going to lose. In Timope, that is how it's going to be. But this is the debate with Munufie. In the comment section, wait to me the range raba. Send your Afenyo-Markin NPP for politics here Ghana now as to how you think it and believe it. And wait to me the range raba. Na edim common album. We didn't William Munufie. I'm not gonna. We can subscribe here, but you take your time and then subscribe for me.